Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend and spiritual wifey for lifey, Truth Nuñez, and our spiritual council. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind that you are mine. Okay? Someone's claiming you. It's like, oh, here we go with the I put a spell on you and now you're mine. Okay. You child divine. Welcome, my lovies. Okay, for some of you, we got passionate love in the field. This is more than just love, and it's more than just a little crush. Anyways, and we're not in a rush, but it's about a Russian. Something about Russian roulette. Okay, that's a little different. It's something about pas de bourrée, a dancer or someone who went to some type of dance school. I am getting Juilliard. Somebody could have gone to Juilliard. New York could be significant for you. But I put a spell on you and now you're mine. You child divine. Somebody is charmed by you and your natural allure is seducing, to say the least. Anyways, something sexy is in the field, my lovies. Is that how y'all feeling? Just being honest, just being real. This is very different than the vibe that as I was preparing for you. I was cleaning up a little bit because Manny, he made a mess while I was gone. And so I was cleaning up a little bit and getting prepared and got his dinner. Yeah, my lovey, it's okay. I love you anyway. And then I was thinking of you, and it was actually a very different flow. But for some of you, love is in the air. Love is what's fair. Are you spending time with your lovey, my lovies? Your real lovey, my lovies? I mean, I'm your lovey too, but not like that, you know? But for some of you, my God, things are spicy. We're spicing it up this weekend. Boom. Something about your weak. I get so weak in the knees. You're weak in the knees. Dang, my lovies. You're going to get on your knees for some of you. Are you going to propose? Or you're already proposed, my lovies? Oh, it's hot. You're going to take off all your clothes. It's getting hot in here. You're going to take off all your clothes. You're getting so hot. You're going to take your clothes. Okay, that's how you feel. I gotta go. Dang, my lovey. Somebody makes you hot. Jesus. Gotta drink some juice. Calm down. Dang, my lovies. Dang. Boom. Boom by écoute. Someone's getting it on. Let's get it on. That's how you feel. The emotions are coming on strong. Look, you're gonna set off the alarms, my lovies. Dang, this love is on fire. This girl's on fire, my lovies. It's about a hit for hire, and someone got fired in a HIPAA violation. It's about a Croatian. Croatia could be significant for you. You gonna calm down? Because the energies aren't calm right now. Anyways, I want to give thanks to you, my lovies. Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, everyone in between. Thank you so much for allowing me to be this channel for you. For those of you who are new, I am a channeler. I channel thoughts, feelings, emotions, and visions. I have the gift of prophesizing and many other gifts that God has given to me to share with humanity. So that's what we're here to do, my lovies, because you have no clue what spirit could do. And so I want to thank you. I want to thank you for allowing me to be here. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes, your super chats, your contributions to this work. It truly means a lot to me. As I always say, I don't like to control people. If you come here, it's because you want to, and I give thanks to all of you for allowing me. Almost 17,000 of you. At 20,000, we have a very special raffle, as we always do every 10,000 subscribers, because your sister friend likes to give back, because that's what God says I have to do. Your husband says so too. For some of you, your husband's very generous. Your husband's not a degenerate, and your husband could be very generous for some of you, or your wifey, but it is coming in as a husband for some of you. But anyways, thank you so much. Something about the husbandry, something about the military. We have honorable people in the military for some of you. Something about honoring the ancestors. For some of you, you got a sexy husband. Dang, I love you. Good for you, my sweetie tweeties. So that, I don't, for some of you, this energy, something's coming in like, I don't judge, or I don't judge. For some of you, judgment is not bad. We all judge. It's an illusion. I feel like, especially when people carry a lot of shame, I think we live in a very shameful yet shameless society sometimes. You saw that? Oh, that moved. It's kind of bizarre. Okay, what the heck was that? That was interesting. It's kind of bizarre how we live in a shameful and shameless society at the same time. It's okay to judge. Your judgment needs to be correct. We all have judgment. All of us have judgment. Your judgment needs to be correct. It's okay to judge. Everyone does it all the time. We're always judging. Always. You have to judge. Right or left. That's a judgment. It's like, and that judgment could bring about a whole new world. Right or left. Left or right. That's a judgment right there. Quick judgments. Military people, you got to make quick judgments, and you just hope that you make the right judgment. And that's why you train a lot, because you have to make the right judgment. You have to make the judgment. There's a judgment you have to make. You have to make a decision for a rebirth for some of you. It's okay to judge. You have to judge. Sometimes when you don't want to judge, or you want to relinquish either your power to the devil, that's relinquishing your power, so you want to fall into a temptation and not judge a situation. You have to have a certain amount of judgment. For some of you, you're going to make a George, you have to make a Gianna, you have to make a judgment call, my lovies. But welcome, my lovies. Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, and everyone in between. For those of you who are new, I am a channeler. I channel thoughts, feelings, emotions. Again, I have the gift of prophesizing. These are collective energetic reads. If you need to make a judgment call to walk in one direction or another. 8 of Cups energy is walking away from a situation. If you need a private read, you know what to do. You look in the description box or in the pinned comment, and you will find all of the information there to schedule a private consultation with me. I want to give thanks to God Almighty, the source where we all come from and where we will all return. I want to give thanks to my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nuñez Maldonado. I want to give thanks to my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nuñez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors that protect and love and guide all of you. I invite you to honor all religious forces, spiritual forces, natural forces, and God Almighty, again, the source where we all come from and where we will all return, because no matter what, we are all one. Amen. Ashe. And Lakesh Alakin. So, what was present before starting, something about somebody who's pregnant. What was present before, for some of you, okay, Jesus, we're going to get into that today, my lovies. Jeez Louise. So what was present before starting, I witnessed a conversation today. I was part of a conference call, and I witnessed a conversation today, and I was like, wow. It brought tears to my eyes because, again, for those of you who have been here, I'm a channeler, but I vibe off of the energy, right? I'm channeling things. And when someone is very sincere, I can't help but to feel that. So I was having a conversation. We were all having a conversation about a situation that happened that some of us witnessed. Some people didn't pay attention. Others of us paid attention. But anyways, there was a beautiful situation where a true leader humbled herself before a lot of people. And she made me cry. Now, yesterday, it's so curious to me because yesterday I said how I'm so, this too, Walford, this too will pass at some point. But I'm so thankful with the team I have right now, the people that I'm working with right now, because holy freaking cow. Especially with the type of work that I do, that's, this is my small business, but it's more than just a business. This is my religion. This is my spiritual system. This is my gift that God has given, or one of them that God has given to me to share with so many of you. Again, when I had 20 subscribers, I was like, I'm happy. And now I didn't know all of you were going to show up. It's like, and for me, it feels like it happened overnight, but this has been a long time in the making. It brought unique challenges in other areas of my life. But it wasn't because of that. I was already going through a transformation. Isolation had already started even before I started this. My family stopped talking to me. They were ignoring me. They left me for dead. And then I'm like, you know what? You have to get up and go do something. So this came in a very isolated period of my life where I was finally like, this is something you've been wanting to do for a while. People have already told you, they've confirmed. God has sent you so many signs. But it's not to say that people, I've had a lot of support, obviously. It's almost 20,000 of you. I think that speaks for itself. Even if I quit tomorrow, which I'm not, but it would just be beautiful because it's like, it came to fruition. It came to pass. But for example, before I left California, I had the worst. I mean, my management kept getting progressively worse, meaning like I kept having progressively worse managers and supervisors. And before I left, I was working with Starbucks and AT&T. The worst management, in both situations. There were some people in there that I'm like, you should actually be a manager, like a store manager. But as like the leadership that was like overseeing and really in the midst of it all, wow, holy cow, the worst people I've ever met, the biggest mass personality disorders galore, bullies left and right. They would come here. I never share in professional settings. I don't share this content. If people come and find it, that tells me that God wants them to. I don't force myself onto anyone. I don't go out and publicize this. I don't tell people, go check out my YouTube channel. I don't. This happened organically. And I give thanks to God for that. I don't go and talk about this. I don't pray about this growing. I don't even tell God, bring me 20,000 subscribers. I don't. Bring me 15,000, bring me 10,000, bring me 5,000. I don't. I never did. At 5 subscribers, I was happy. People were making fun of this. Why don't you just quit? So this beautiful woman, she came here and she's like, I watch your YouTube, so supportive, in front of the whole crew, where I had other managers in my face at Starbucks making fun of me about this content with my colleagues, bullying me over this work at work. I was like, what? Wow. I have this lady that I'm like, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I know that this isn't going to last forever, but man, oh man, she humbled herself. It wasn't about me. It was about, but she did take a little moment today to say, like, to give me a little like shout out. Like, she's like, I watch your YouTube. I hear what you got to say. I watch her. She commended me. And I was like, wow, that's a true leader. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for someone like you, because wow, have I met some horrible people that I'm like, how did you even get to leadership? Who did you bully? I mean, obviously bullied to get to the top, slept their way to get to the top, schmoozed their way, kissed ass to the leadership, but treated everybody else like shit. And then you have to it's like the Mean Girls. God told me, hold on. Something really great is coming. Just hold on. And I'm like, God, how much longer? How much longer and how much stronger do you want me to be? Jesus, how do they not see? And then this blessing came out of nowhere. I'm like, my God. My lovies, for some of you, you got to make a judgment call. You could be in a very uncomfortable comfort zone. Nonetheless, I love Starbucks. I love that. I loved it. When I was with AT&T, again, it reminded me a lot of being with Verizon in terms of being motivated to work in a sales role and be an assistant manager. So I was an assistant manager there while I was waiting for a better opportunity in HR. And it manifested the opportunity of my dreams. I love to move around. I can move around if I want to in this role. The team, very supportive. The environment, it's like, I'm like, again, I don't know how long this is going to last. It's not going to last forever like everything else in this life. But while I have it, I want to enjoy it. I want to give back. What can I do for you? Whatever I can. What can I learn from you? I'm a student every day. I'm never the smartest person in the room. And I don't want to be. That's a huge responsibility. So I'll fuck Billy. Anyways, many hidden plays. And I'm just like, I just want to be happy. Gives me the soul family. For some of you, you got to get out of a very uncomfortable comfort zone, my lovies. Maybe you've been praying for an opportunity for a while. Because you know something better is coming. You heard that? You know something better is coming. But you have to muster up the will to get out of a situation. You don't have to foot the bill for somebody else's demons. This too shall pass. They showed their ass. For some of you, you have to sue for harassment. But when God says move, you move. Just like that. Yeah, just like that, my lovies. For some of you, you have a judgment call to make, my lovies. And it's okay to judge. People judge you incorrectly all the time. That lady, she said to me, she's like, you're a really kind soul. You are too, my love. I know. Does everybody deserve the kindness? I don't know, but it's just in my soul. They want to bully a sweetheart from the start. Something about somebody with herpes, and it's about Stark. Your manifestations are within reach. Are you going to take the leap of faith? Something about a president that's going to be impeached. A president's going to be removed. Your manifestations are within reach. Something about a president that plays with Wicca. It's cleanup time. There was another beautiful thing that I attended a training yesterday. And so for me, I don't have a problem walking away with a situation that I'm not happy with. And especially, so I've had, again, really toxic leadership. The last, especially like year or so. When I was in Michigan working with Los Tres Amigos, wonderful leadership, very supportive again. When I went back to California, because I'm like, I want to be in a warmer climate. I don't want to be in Michigan in the snow. They didn't want to let me go. They offered me $20,000 more and a company vehicle. And I'm like, now my lovies, I have to wait for something else. But I went back to California, worse management, worse leadership. It's like, I don't know what's in the water over there. But I was like, oh my God. And maybe it's because it's very competitive as well. Oh my God, leaders from hell. What leadership though? Like, they should be removed. I don't know. Like, I don't know. For some of you, it's about Israel. For some of you, maybe this is going to be propelled. There's an energy of a cleanup. Like, the magician is very innocent. You manifest opportunities not just for yourself, but for others by letting go of the maleficent. There's a new wave coming in. Leaders that lead with their heart. We don't need arrogant, boastful bullies in leadership. Whatever leadership, I don't care if you work in a janitorial service, in a restaurant, in a healthcare facility. People that lead with their heart. That aren't afraid to say, I'm sorry, I fucked up. I really apologize, and I mean that from the heart. And if you're not that, get out of the way. Let somebody else step up. For some of you, maybe there's an opportunity that's opening up for you because there's a toxic leader that's going to be removed. Or somebody important to you. But there has to be judgment. You have to judge. That's like when you go to a psychologist, or excuse me, a psychiatrist. Psychologists don't do this, but when you go to a psychiatrist and they diagnose you with something, you have XYZ. You have the human papillomavirus. Actually, HPV was present yesterday. You have to judge. That's a judgment. Is the judgment correct? That's the important part. For some of you, your judgment is innocent. Therefore, your judgment and manifestation because of your power to judge is correct. 3 of Pentacles. We have a collaboration here. You're manifesting something more sweet. It's just fucking sweet. Why you want to be in toxicity? Only a sick motherfucker. For some of you like the word motherfucker. I never use that word. You abuse that word. Only a sick motherfucker would want to be in sick toxicity. Only a truly sick motherfucker would want to be bullying people all the time, looking for problems because of their own insecurities. Only a sick motherfucker would be bothered by somebody else's light. For some of you, you're not dealing with sick motherfuckers. You really like that word. For some of you really like that word. 3 of Pentacles. This is harmony, innocence, people coming together. Look, they're crafting something. Arts and crafts could be significant for you. Vendor fairs have been very present for you. For some of you, you're manifesting a way to collaborate with people, show your artistic abilities, think a little bit outside of the box. And it's all led by your emotions. I was also like getting how like today so much was inspired in terms of like what that type of heart-centered leadership can do. Authentic leadership, it doesn't have to be cookie cutter all the time. I mean, obviously you need some guidelines, especially in certain settings, but sometimes you kind of like, it's like you let that innocence guide you, so everything's gonna be all right. I don't know, something beautiful is in the field, my lovies. I have to tell you what I have to tell you. But for some of you, I feel like you're stuck in the hellhole, and I'm here to tell you with a bunch of fucking liars, and I'm here to tell you, my lovies, and so that I'm putting out hit for hires. For some of you, maybe you're in organized crime, or you deal with people that are in organized crime, an RN, a nurse. Maybe for some of you, something about a nursing facility. Page of Wands in the reverse. Someone's getting bad news and they have reaped what they have sown. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Cups energy. I just got confirmation. Jill Simonillo, whatever that is. 2122. Someone's on TikTok. I get so many suggestions of TikTok. I'm never on TikTok. I want to, eventually, we'll see. For some of you, you want to start a TikTok, my lovies, or something like that. It's about your stalker who's a fake gym rat. What's up, my love? Page of Wands in the reverse. We have a manifestation here, and we have reaping what we have sown. The World. A chapter is over. For some of you, you have to walk away from something, my lovies. A chapter is over. It's over. And over. A chapter is over. A Capricorn could be getting bad news. A Cancer could be getting bad news. What is that? A fake gym rat is getting bad news. A fire sign. No. Someone's trying to project onto a fire sign. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus in fire sign energy. So somebody could be like a sun sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but they're trying to project onto a fire sign. They can't project onto a fire sign, or somebody can't project, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus can't project instability to your protection, to your peace. It's not going to work. And they have no protection. Bon. Strong Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. They have no protection. Somebody has no spiritual protection. Or a group of people. Take this however it resonates. There's a situation for some of you. This could be like a situation that's like, it's done. It's not protected. There's no spiritual, there's no bind. I don't know, something about bakeries or baking, binding agents. My lovey, you want the rubber band? Here, because I love you. Come here. I'm luring him in. Come here, sweetheart. Come here, baby. Here. He's like, no, I don't want to be on TV right now. I don't want to be on TV with the lovies. Literally, something is like cutting. I don't know, something about like drugs. I don't know. Like cutting agents, baking soda, cutting. I don't know. Someone's into illegal activity. Someone's going to prison. This energy's been present. It's something about somebody who wanted to be president. Someone's going to prison. Ooh, a shocking news. Bombay coot. Okay. April 15th, the devil is present. Aries could be significant for you. We got someone who is two-faced. What I tell you? What I tell you? What I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Something about dispelling something. Something about misspelling something. What did I tell you? Ooh, what did I tell you? Ooh, I think that's it. Ooh, what did I tell you? Ooh. Okay, we got reckless endangerment. We have an academic advisor. We have a special education teacher. We have someone who will not be regurgitating what they heard anymore. Someone that could have been regurgitating whatever they heard in the past. This energy of statutory rape has been very freaking present. Yup. Statutory rape. Jesus la frickin' Weezus. 3 marks of existence. The great suffering. Jesus. Something about sulfur baths. A moving rental vehicle. Someone is staying in a moving rental vehicle. Like, I'm getting like someone's living out of a U-Haul or something like that. We have a breathwork coach and a meditation instructor in the reverse. Somebody's going to stop doing breath work, or they're going to stop doing meditation groups. We got strictly business. We got a lifestyle upgrade. We have an Aquarius who is in love with you, who is not nefarious. Maybe someone's also projecting onto an Aquarius, or you yourself as an Aquarius, someone 27, someone is projecting onto you 72. We have this person is trusting God and is special to the collective purpose. An Aquarius is in love with you. That's special to God. You yourself as an Aquarius. There's communication coming in and a visitor for some of you not too far from where you are. You could be meeting up with something about Army Reserves. You got a lot of like military in your field. You could be meeting up with an Aquarius for some of you that loves you, that's not too far from where you are. We have an AI generated image made for propaganda. There will be a lifestyle upgrade. We have underground. Something is hidden. Somebody could be hiding their feelings for you. Yeah. But from you. But for you too. Hiring a crooked lawyer. God is taking care of something. We have an emergency room visit. We have an AI generated image. So I'm getting how when I went to Gabon, and I went to a spiritual retreat, somebody wants to hide that there was no emergency room visit. It was a lie. There was a fake image. I be telling you with these AI images, my lovies, shit be crazy nowadays. Somebody faked an emergency room visit and an AI generated image. My goodness. Bon, someone's gonna hire a crooked lawyer. So I was getting how when I went to Gabon, and I went to visit my family before, well, the family I was born into. I went to visit, this was in 2019. I went to visit my mother before I left. And I told her, I was like, I just wanted to come say goodbye to you because I'm going to Gabon and whatever the case may be. So I want to, before I leave, I'm going to fly through Boston and then I'll fly to Africa. And so my spiritual retreat, it was really tough for me. And so God told me to run away from it's about somebody who's dying of sickle cell. Sickle cell's coming in. Sickle cell? Someone has like something about degenerative diseases. I don't know. Someone has like comorbidity. Someone has cancer as well. Someone has like a very diseased state. Anyways, it's about they sealed their fate. So I was, it's something about your fake soulmate. So while I was there, I ran away from the ceremony because I didn't trust them and I thought they were trying to hurt me. And so I ran away from the ceremony and I was running on concrete and we were in Africa and it was hot. And so I ran on concrete and I burned the soles of my feet. And so when I went back to they picked me up and they took me back to the compound. And then I was like, I want to go home. I want to leave. I want to leave. I want to leave. I want to go back to the United States. I'm going to change my flight, blah, 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 blah. And so my mother went to pick me up at the airport. And I told her, I'm like, don't get scared. I'm in a wheelchair, but it's just because I can't. It's not serious. It's just I can't walk because I burned the soles of my feet because I was walking on hot concrete. And she told everybody like, oh my gosh, you're not going to be able to recognize her. She doesn't even look the same. I'm like, oh, I just burned the soles of my feet. Why would you exaggerate that way? I don't know. A mother figure could have shown some fake image of sickness or somebody. I don't know. This is manipulation. Anyways, we got worth it. We got an academic advisor. We got stand your ground laws. I got this download while I was at work today, and I saw somebody cock their shotgun. Hounds could be significant. Someone can own hounds. You can own hounds. Hog hunting could be significant for you. God wants you to stand your ground. Somebody that's trying to reckless endanger you. I don't know. There's a lot of lies in a situation, though. We got November 1st, Scorpio. We got changing daycare. Statutory rape, changing daycare. We got a kitchen witch or a kitchen warlock. Has to shut the fuck up because they're a liar. I told you there are a lot of lies in a situation. Someone has the energy of a liar. We got May 6th, a Taurus. We got a psychiatrist. Everything is coming in for a reason. I told you psychiatrist's energy is in the field. A psychiatrist, strictly business. A psychiatrist could have made something up as well. AI image. Somehow Jenny. Biomedical engineer. We got issues with an office building. There could be a psychiatrist losing their license because they are not an angelic person that's capable of creating miracles. We got it was your sister. We got your roommate involved in a situation. They told you that they were somewhere when they were really somewhere else. We got a creepy person who's hiring a crooked lawyer. We got heart. An emergency room visit and a bullshit a document and a psychiatrist and a hospital. We got, I don't know, mixed martial arts in the reverse. We have a promotion. I told you for some of you, you're getting promoted. Stand your ground when it comes to this promotion. We got they miss your presence. We have someone misses your presence. We got February 18th. A liar is projecting onto you, a Pisces. We have somebody who is too cowardly for you, a kitchen witch or a kitchen warlock. We got the letter K, changing daycare. We have someone who is two-faced, May 8th. It is worth the wait. Something is worth the wait. Something about Kuwait, something about Haiti, something about Katie. Something about Katie is getting promoted. I don't know. For some of you, something about Katie's getting demoted. It's about Arcadia. I'm getting, someone's getting demoted in a secret society as well for you. Someone's going to fail a sobriety test for some of you. I'm also getting, a few months ago, I picked up on someone's been hanging out with a group of people that are really not the best people to hang out with, and they're gonna get raped. This is a female. This is a very different energy than what I picked up yesterday. Something about someone who was defaming you. They were hanging out with a bunch of people. It's like hanging out with I don't know why you don't think that they could do. You know what song I'm getting? Would you do it to me? You say you want my trust and told me you would leave him. How am I to know that you gonna do it to me? You're telling me it's different. What the hell is different? If you cheated on him, would you do it to me? If they do it to you, they would do it to anybody. If they did it with you, they're gonna do it with anybody. Integrity comes not necessarily about what you do in person or in public, because but that helps too. But what you do behind the scenes when no one's looking. I don't know. For some of you, something about she's very good looking. Something about spirit cooking. Let me tell you, for some of you, someone's been hanging out with people. It's like, oh yeah, we're going to set that person up together. We're going to do this. We're going to harm them this way. We're going to ruin this for them. And it's like, nah. We're actually about to do it to you. It's about Katie already knew. It's about nuking something or burning something. It's about someone who is branded. There's almost like hanging out with a bunch of people that want to prostitute someone. And it's like, well, we couldn't sacrifice that person that way, but we could do it to you. That's crazy. For some of you, somebody set themselves up. This energy came in. Amanda, Czechia, moving rental vehicle. We have someone who's a local celebrity. They're not regurgitating whatever they heard. Someone could be very popular. This could be like a local celebrity. For some of you, take this however it resonates for you. This could be in your community. This could be at your business. This could be in your workplace. Somebody has celebrity status for Farsi. We got someone's going to get exposed. And they're going to stop being a paramedic is going to stop being a meditation instructor and a breath coach worker. They're going to get exposed. I got this download. I was seeing actually a very well-known channeler or tarot card reader. A male practitioner is about to get exposed. And they're going to stop reading tarot for some of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Because their light is not dynamic and it's strictly business. Gave great advice. Someone gave great advice. You're getting a lifestyle upgrade. We have an Aquarius who loves you. We have a coworker. I am a reflection of the energy in you. For some of you, I'm telling you, you have awesome coworkers or you're about to. Take the leap of faith. What's the worst that can happen? You've been in hellholes before. If it turns into a hellhole, you don't go there anymore. But at least take the chance. So at least take the chance at romance. So at a bromance, maybe for some of you, there's a friend is like, yo, like I really like you, like as a human being, like I could actually be your friend. For some of you, that energy was something about inner healing, something about doing, I don't know, some type of like Indian retreat for some of you, yogic practices, the Vedic practices could be significant for you. Like somebody really wants you to unblock your heart chakra and allow yourself to love. I mean, I get it. There's a bunch of liars, but at the same time, something about a white lie, like it wasn't that big of a lie. I don't know. Give it a chance. Because God said so. I don't know. Because God said so. This person is trusting God / the divine and is special to the collective purpose. God said so, my lovies. Give yourself a chance at a bromance, a cismance. It's about clairomancy. I don't know. Necromancy. For some of you, their parents didn't, I don't know. This is weird. This came out of nowhere. Their parents like you. Are you afraid of someone's parents liking you or their parents or your parents or someone's parents? This person respects themselves and will not settle. Let it go. It's time to settle. It's time to settle. For some of you, it almost feels like you're in a new chapter or you need to leave a chapter and settle into a new chapter. Or you're about to be asked to do that. 12-13, 38, 12-13. 12-13, surrender. It's over. And it's new. It's over and it's reborn. Like you're already in a new life or you're about to be. We got a kitchen warlock or a kitchen witch. Something has to do with a P.O. box or a kitchen warlock or a kitchen witch has a P.O. box. They are a liar. The letter E. Everyone thinks they are a sweetheart. The name Suni. This came in earlier with the name Suni or Sunny. The name Sheila is coming into. Everyone thinks they are a sweetheart, but they are actually a monster. They're going to change their contact. A fake sweetheart is going to change their contact info. Something out a nympho. May 8th, in the studio, massage, biomedical engineer, a registered nurse. I told you nursing is important for some of you. A registered sex offender who is not capable of creating miracles because the basic things in spirituality is protect the children, protect the innocent. Don't harm the children, don't harm the innocent. A fucking envious wizard. Like, what fucking miracles are you gonna create? You're a fucking lying ass registered sex offender. You're about to be. And a great fucking pretender. This one wants to hide. It's like, what miracles are you gonna create? You don't even know how to do the basics. Humble yourself. A true leader knows how to humble themselves. Go fucking see a psychiatrist. A real one. Go tell them what you really do. And clear that karma. At least start that way. It was not your sister. It was your sister? Was it your sister or not? It was your sister. Are you in denial? The letter C. We have a travel agent and we have housekeeping. February 18th. Someone's having kidney issues or someone's going to lose a kidney. They are too cowardly for you. They want to dress to impress, but they're too cowardly for you. And they're fucking two-faced as well. For some of you, this is like a love interest or some shit. They like children. I'm getting like, pets. Like when you, it's like pets. Like, they like children. They like children for some of you. A fake emergency room visit. Someone on a K-1 visa. We got a roommate. We got your children love you and see you as God and in love with life. We have a creepy person, cannot hit it in the morning. You're not interested in getting in bed with a creepy person that does things to children. You're just not interested. No offense. Is that, you gotta judge. You gotta judge. You gotta judge. And your judgment is, I don't want to deal with someone that does things to children. That wants to project onto other people that are innocent, that don't do things to children. Judgment. Heart. Someone wants to siphon off of your manifestation. You have to judge this situation. Do you want to hang out with somebody that molests children and siphons off of your energy? I don't know. It's up to you if you don't want to judge. But it sounds like you do. It sounds like you do. We got worth it. Moving for work. For some of you, I told you, you got to move. Everything is coming in for a reason. I had to leave California. And I kept getting, like, there was, so every time it was like, in Michigan, they didn't want me to leave. They're like, why are you leaving us? Why are you leaving us? I want to go back to California. Every time I would go back, some crazy shit started happening. It's like, I love California, but she don't love me. I just came here to, go through my lessons, have a rebirth, go through my lessons, go to school, have, a change of career. I did it. There's nothing there for me. For some of you, that energy's there. It's like, I get it. It's like, you get comfortable somewhere, but it's time to move for some of you. For some of you, there's an opportunity you have to take, my lovies. You have to take. And something else, for some of you, you have to take your roommate and your soulmate. You're going to have to move with your soulmate for some of you. You have to. And maybe for some of you, you get to leave something that you're like, it wasn't that bad. Like, say, for example, again, everything is coming in for a reason. I'm happy where I am right now. But if God ever said, it's time to move, for some of you, you have to move with Ed. You got to move, my lovies. Something about the Department of Education. Maybe you have to get a new position. Maybe something's going to come out of nowhere. And it's like, I don't know. You don't like it, though. My throat chakra hurts. Jesus. You can't hit a U-turn. You can't go back to something. We have someone who used to do martial arts. Maybe for some of you, something has to do with leaving something that required you to use martial arts or a military background or something like that, or someone important to you. We got last year, we got someone hired a crooked lawyer that was using energy weapons on you. Or they were using energy weapons on someone. They told you that they were somewhere when they were really somewhere else. They have been exposed and they have to surrender. I told you the hanged person. What did I say? 12, 13. What did God give us? The hanged person is 12. The hanged person is 12. You have to surrender. You have to let go. Change of perspective. We have an architect. We also have a multimedia animator. We have there will be no dessert. We have underground. Mijo. My lovies, be careful with eating. You don't have to be fearful, but be cautious, especially if you are allergic to anything. I have this beautiful colleague. He was like, I don't take risks. He's like, I don't take risks. I'm very selective about what I eat because he's allergic to peanuts. For some of you, especially if you're going to some type of like major event and you know you're allergic to someone, okay. And you know you're allergic to something. I'm seeing this social media influencer that died. She was in her 20s, I think, in her late 20s or early 30s. She died. Late 20s, early 30s could be significant for you. She was known for like as the Disney chick or something like that. Something about Dixie chicks. If you're going to like a public event or you know of somebody that is going to a public event, someone needs to be very cautious. For some of you, you can actually hear someone just dies at a place where something that blew up in their face, where they suffer an allergic reaction. For others of you, just doubling down on protection. I don't think, for some of you, I'm almost getting it like when I heard about that girl. And it's curious because like 2 days before, the reason why it marked me so much, because I was channeling, I did a reading and that energy came out. And then like 2 days after, latest news, this famous influencer died. And I was like, oh, God gave us that. They miss your presence or you will be missing someone's presence. We got a tractor. Someone cannot run over you. An AI generated image created for propaganda. You are not stuck in a snowstorm or in anything that has to do with cold. For some of you, it's about coal. It's about coal mining. It's about coalmen. Not working every day, a special education teacher, an academic advisor. They were stalking and they got bored and left. When it comes to changing a daycare, for some of you, someone's changing a daycare because they want to protect their children. 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. It is stopping. It's going to stop. Something's going to stop. 47, 11, 47. Oh shit. 47, 11, 47, 12, 47, 13. Something's going to stop. The name Kevin. Here we go with your fucking toxic Kevin. Shout out to my non-toxic Kevins. They're going to stop fucking stalking. A fucking creepy Kevin is going to stop stalking. Pejorative. Your ex's sibling. Que maldita sea. It's about Osea. It's about Josiah. What in the fuck? They are envious of your spiritual gifts. Issues in an office building, or someone that doesn't work in an office building, or you don't work in an office building. We have someone who is not a polite person and is not well-mannered. Okay, somebody has a southern accent. Reckless endangerment. November 16th, more Scorpio energy. Stand your ground laws. There was another video. There was a female. I want to do home births. Again, for those of you who are new, I have so many talents, my lovies. And one of them, during COVID, I went and I got my doula certification because I was bored and I'm like, I'm not going to just sit here. And so I got a doula certification and I was helping women give birth. So, and my specialty, which I still do, like I would still do a birth if somebody wanted me to, but I enjoy giving home births or helping people through home births. So I've helped people through home births and it was such a beautiful process. It was really beautiful. And so, I was watching this video, a murderer. So there was this video of this female. I think this is on Hulu. There was a female and her husband. She's a cop and she was giving home birth, but there was like her neighbors that were playing this heavy metal. And she's like, tell them to put down the music. Tell them to put down the music. And he was like, my love, it's all right. She's like, you go or I'm going to go. He's like, I'll go. He went and then the guy was like, we don't want to put down the music. She's like, you need to put the music down. Then they heard gunshots. And she's like, those were gunshots. And her husband was like, no, that wasn't gunshots. And she's like, those were gunshots. She called the police and they went to investigate and they didn't find anything. She's like, And then she kept like watching them, and then she saw them carry out a dead body. And she was like, okay. So she was giving birth, and she's like, her intuition told her someone's in the house as she was giving birth. And he was walking around the house, and he was like, who is it? She's like, it's the murderers from across the street. It's the murderers from across the street. Get my gun. And he's like, no, you're freaking out. It's the murderers from across the street. Get my gun. The guy was in the house. He cut off all the lights, and then he hit her husband, and she was in the room, and she shot him, and she gave birth. For some of you, stand your ground. Protect the babies. Stand your ground. Shannon, stand your ground. Stand your ground. Defend the innocent. They had a chance to stand up for you, and they did. And they will. And they will. Someone who is pretending not to look. They're not going to pretend not to look. Attempting to cover up a crime. Whoa. Suicide watch. Wowzers, kapowzers. A flare gun could be significant for you. Your college or university professor is on suicide watch. Someone who was stalking you at a gas station attempted to cover up a crime. We got justice here. A breakup. Sending an sending an unexpected visitor from a distance. They had a chance to stand up for you, and they did. Something about Chance the Rapper. Something about your favorite hacker. June 1st. Private number, do not answer. This is a sign that you don't have to be a know-it-all, and that you're around people that are not know-it-alls. You don't always have to be the smartest person in the room. There's always learn to grow. Learn to grow. People need to learn to grow. There's a know-it-all that's going to learn how to grow. This is a sign. And for some of you, you're getting a promotion. You deserve it. Long-term disability will end. Huh? May 18th, a platinum selling artist. Animal behaviorist, statutory rape. A Sagittarius who is in love with this Sausalito. This Sagittarius wants to hide they're in love with you. What the fudge? Something about the Sagittarius is suicidal too. What? You would be surprised. Why is the Sagittarius hiding? They're going to send an unexpected visitor from a distance. This Sagittarius had a chance to stand up for you, and they did. In June, I told you someone, country grammar, country twang. DMV should plead insanity. We do have a Sagittarius who is in love with you. November 1st, this person's going through a great suffering. They're going through an initiation. This Sagittarius wanted to callously cause you problems where you lived. You should not answer this person's phone calls. You should not try to rescue this person. August 7th. The name Kevin. It's about Kevin Federline. It's about Kevin Federline's going to do some time in due time. See how that resonates. It's about playing with resonance. For some of you, you got like Britney Spears energy in the field, but people were trying to drive her crazy so they can take her money. And even playing with directed energy weapons so she can have a fall from grace. This hater don't like to show their face. They keep to themselves. Something's going to come to the light about a hidden enemy. They're exposed. Someone's already exposed. 5423. They'll try to boss you around. This hater can't boss you around. To try to make themselves feel bigger than you. At Starbucks, they were doing this shit. Like, bossing me to do the stupidest shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these ladies? Your God-given abilities irritate them. And I told you, but for some of you, you're around people that is like, I don't care. I have gifts too, my love. Maybe one day we'll talk about it. Maybe not. Either way, I still love you. I respect your path. Or for some of you, you're about to, if you just take the leap of faith. What's the worst you can have? What's the worst you can have? Because you're already there. For some of you, your high energy pisses them off. Why would you be around people like this? It's like, just take it. So no, why would you be around people like Chris? You can take them in small doses. I told you they got personality disorders. I'm not kidding. That came all the way from the back. Planning stupid fucking hidden attacks. I told you they got personality disorders. And they're mad because you don't pay mind to them. And then when you try to avoid conflict, they try to come into your space even more and see what else they can do. Fucking personality disorders galore. I told you, some people should not be fucking managers, supervisors. I don't give a fuck what their titles are. It's false idols. In their soul, they're pieces of shit with personality disorders and helping people that wanted to put a hit on somebody and HIPAA violations. And they're mad because you're highly fucking protected. But also like Disney princesses. Like fucking Cruella de Vil. Is Cruella a Disney princess? And the fucking praying mantis and the Ursula. That's what the fuck. The fucking dysfunctional as fuck. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Mirror on the wall. Who's the most jealous of them all? For some of you, my lovies, leave the shit show. Leave the shit show. Leave the shit show. This too shall pass. Go on to the next. On to the next. A bunch of fucking liars. Something about somebody who was playing with hex work. With a personality disorder, playing with hex work. You don't even know who you are. They were trying to play with the wand. They better be careful. The wand may take out their fucking legs. It's about Meg. 9 of Cups in the reverse. They're fucking delusional. They're not going to get their wish fulfillment. Anyways, that's all I've got for you. You know what it is until very soon. No, we're not doing this today. You're not keeping me for like another 30 minutes. I love you, my lovies, for sentimental reasons. And I hope that you believe me, that I've given this my heart from the start and never shall we part. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Spirit friends, my lovies, what's the worst that can happen? If it doesn't work out, it's like, oh shit, got love bombed. But dang, it felt real. So at least it gave me a chance to recover and heal a little bit of my, what would I say? Faith in humanity. Maybe not, I mean, we're all a little insane, but maybe not that much. Maybe not that much. Take a chance. What's the worst that can happen? What is the worst that can happen that hasn't already fucking happened? You're afraid now, all of a sudden? For what? Anyways, your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. It's about Anaheim. It's about George. Love you and adore you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. It's about Georgetown. Something about South Carolina. Something about South Africa. Your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends. It's about Athena. In love always. It's about Christina. In love always and forever. Homies. 5815. The devil. You gonna take a chance or what? You gonna take a chance or what? You're gonna stay with the devil. It's like, what's the worst that can happen? Shit, if I'm living like this, my dreams must come true at this point. I mean, I got nothing else to lose. Literally. Am I happy here? If I had any fears, shit, let's go. What's the worst that can happen? You get dismembered. You're living with fucking psychos with personality disorders. God, if I get dismembered and that's what you want, that's my fate. Shit, I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna take a risk anywhere but fucking here. Don't be in your fears. Peace.